Waverly Hills Sanatorium, 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 Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Well, welcome back everybody to the story of SIGH. In this chapter, we're going to go into part 2 of our journey to Waverly Hills. This is where, once I got initiated into Waverly Hills, most of SIGH only came back periodically. But I established a bunch of friends while I was at Waverly Hills. A bunch of other tour guides and people that was interested in what I was studying. We decided to start our own group. We called it WHPR, the Waverly Hills Paranormal Research. And we did our investigations during the winter months when the place would close down for the public because the place had no heat and it would get very cold. And there was many nights I spent inside that hill when the temperature dropped down to like 2 degrees. But we found some interesting things. At first it started out slow, but as the investigations went on, it got bigger and bigger.
35, it's going to be the change right now.
Shine your light on the lock here, Dolly. Keep it on the lock.
There's no air blow around it. If it cools his light, if there's air blow, it'll drop that temperature on us.
I'm feeling cold chills. I mean, I've got what feels like something right on my hand. It's not on that light camera or light on that lock.
Do you want us to open the door? Or do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, shake the door. Shake the door if you wish us to leave.
Footsteps above us.
It's moved again.
Oh, there it goes.
It's trying to open that door. Yep. It's trying to open it.
Recording that?
Yep. You know what?
I think that's a rattle.
There's absolutely no change in temperature around the opens the door or anything.
Well, it just shut the camera off just a second ago. This camera went off, but it's on now. It recorded that.
Like I said, if there's a breeze blowing, it's going to.
Okay, here we go. We got the lock off the door finally. We're opening it up to see what's inside. Got a light now.
There's,
You could get a pressure.
there's not a. There's no.
But not enough to matter.
No. I mean, there's absolutely nothing.
That wouldn't suck out. I mean, it's cooler in here.
Well, but if it's acting as a flu,
Yeah, but
it could. I mean,
But why would raise the bottom that lock up?
yeah, why did it raise the lock up?
that one. I mean, but I mean, if the wind's blowing across the window, it could cause suck and pull, but it could not lift the lock up. Yeah, you feel that?
It's very, very faint.
I know it is.
And
And
they don't
they don't explain the lock.
they don't explain the lock.
They flow very freely. No, there ain't nobody getting in there.
No.
So you can feel the breeze increase though, as the wind blows.
Yeah.
And I mean, that could be pressure shut. But I don't know.
I could see it pushing against the door,
Yeah, but if the
not pulling, excuse me.
yeah, but if the door's weighted, it could fall open. Let's see here.
I don't
Which
think it's,
way is it
I
weighted?
don't think it's weighted.
Well, let's see here.
Yeah, they're
Closed
together,
both. Yeah, they were closed.
together.
Yeah, exactly, perfect. And if the wind were to,
pulled it, though, it
if the
couldn't
wind
push it
were
back.
to suck.
It would have had
Yeah,
to,
see, it's pinching.
yeah, it would have had to suck the hell out of it.
Yeah, see, it's pinching there.
It would have had to really suck it back.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Yeah, look, see, yeah, and it's pulling it to about there.
Yeah,
Feel that?
but,
I know, it's blowing out.
yeah.
Feel that? Yeah, it's blowing
And
out.
now turn loose the door.
Yeah.
Let's see if it shuts.
Is it right there?
I mean, see if it shuts the way it was shutting, because
Yeah.
it was shutting
Yeah, there
complete.
it is. Well,
It was shutting complete, though.
Yeah, it was all the way to the jam up here.
Yeah, it was to the jam, Dolly.
yeah, I agree with you. I agree. It was
It was
There's-
a pretty hard gust to get it to close all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that wind would have done that. Scott, was that you?
No, that was not me.
That wasn't Donnie either.
No, it wasn't.
I don't wanna be in there right now.
Yep. Wow.
Let's lock the door back up. Let's close it, lock it back up.
Yeah, I thought that was y'all doing that.
Well,
You doing that?
No,
Okay.
No, sir.
No,
That
sir.
happened, I got really uncomfortable.
it pushed it right out of his hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
That was, that guys, I swear to God, that was not me.
well, we've determined that,
Physically.
I've determined that the wind can't physically do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Myth busting.
I thought you all pulled that door that hard.
No.
And I got really uncomfortable.
No,
New.
no way.
And you said, Scott, was that you? And I gotta get out.
See, I can feel breeze coming through that would shut it, but it couldn't shut it because it actually compresses the door when it's shut square like this.
Right,
So it cannot be the breeze.
no. And what just happened just a second ago, that wasn't Donnie. It
That
wasn't even in his hands.
No, and that wasn't, I swear to God, it wasn't me on the other side of that door, because I thought it was Donnie pulling it hard.
No, it almost hit his hand.
Yeah.
He didn't have it in his hand.
And you said, Scott, is that you? And that's when I was feeling really
Look at that lock,
uncomfortable.
look at the lock. The lock was moving again there. The hell's that?
I don't know.
Shine your light down there, Donnie. We got a coon?
Nope, nothing.
That door's moving again.
Didn't want us in there.
No, they don't want us in there. They want us away from there. It's Mike and Scott in the operating room.
Good.
I can see it on your hat. Let me get it. Evidently we got something draining on Scott's batteries and his light in his hat. Try talking to it. Can you take the lights down even dimmer? Try talking to it. Can you take the lights down even dimmer? Try talking to it. Can you take the lights down even dimmer? They came up. If you're here with us. Is anybody in here with us?
Made the light flicker again. And please make the light flicker again.
Make the light grow dim. Try to take the lights out on the hat, please. Did you hear that?
I'm feeling weak in my knees, off. This would be running or something going on. I'll say it's going to be running.
Something's in that hallway.
Hopefully that's out here and right there.
Listen for a second. Here? Getting closer.
Yeah, it's right there at the doorway. I didn't see him move.
What was it?
All I can tell, I didn't see his legs.
Human legs?
Yeah.
We had noticed that our electronic equipment would have all kinds of things that would go wrong with it up at the hill. Batteries would go dead instantaneously. And we used to cover all the floors with tape recorders, cameras, still cameras, video cams, and anything we could get our hands on at the time. But we noticed, as like I said before, things would start out slow and gradually build. It took the hill a chance to get to know us before it would finally start coming out and opening up to us. And what we found was pretty amazing.
Come here and smell.
Right.
Come here and smell. Smell something funky?
What is that?
I don't have a sense of smell, but I can smell that. Smell it?
Yeah, I can smell it there.
I can't make it out. It almost smells like something burning. Is it to you?
I can't make it out what it is. It's definitely something. It's up high, too. It's up high.
Yeah.
It's an odd smell.
Is your light messing with you again?
Oh, it's something new.
Let's burn out. Scott,
Yeah.
take the camera. Is there, tell me that there's nothing on the backside of my head, like a critter or something.
Turn the light off so I can see a little better.
Something's messing with my hair. I felt it.
I'm not seeing anything.
Okay.
Let me zoom in just a little bit on it.
Like feeling it as much as I did, but I felt something going on my hair.
That was you tugging a mic's hair. Can you do that again? We got something pulled on the battery. This one's flashing now too.
Camera?
Yeah,
The camera itself is flashing?
yeah. The light's dancing a little bit in it.
I feel there's somebody here with us, Scott.
If we had that smell,
I think there's something here. I don't know what.
Keep the camera on it just to see if something comes around you.
Anything out?
Not seeing anything. The light's dancing again.
In the camera.
Yeah.
If you're here, will you please show yourself?
There's a motorcycle we just heard in the background.
I just want to communicate.
You just blocked out on me, right? So it was walking fine because you blocked totally out.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, I got that on camera.
Something's right
It's
there.
behind you.
Yeah, I feel it. I just seen something else.
It's gotten really, really, really dark behind you. That's on your back. That's on your back.
Something's on my hair.
Now something's on your back. As you turn, it's on your back.
Something on my hair, man.
Yeah, you pulled something out.
Oh, shit.
Movement.
Something just shot right up here. Right here, man.
That battery's about gone on this. We got just barely any battery left at all.
Your light went out too.
I'm still showing infrared.
Are you?
I can still see you plain as day.
I couldn't see that light.
Nah.
Want to take a break?
Yeah, because we have just a corner of the battery left.
All right. Let's shut her down.
My partner and I, Scott Gray, we spent many, many hours inside of the hill during these months. And a lot of times at our homes going over the videos and going over the audio that we captured at the hill. But I want to tell you, after a while of being connected up there to the hill, our lives started to change a little bit, mine especially, because I became more and more obsessed with what was going on with the building. So much that I wouldn't eat, and I was constantly thinking about newer ways to try to find things in the hill. And Scott was obsessed too. And I don't really know if this was a healthy thing or not.
That's like
Like a whistle or something? Yeah, I thought that was that wasn't that meter.
nothing on the meter. The other one meter's going off.
That's what I thought that was. louder that time.
You right?
That was a little louder that time.
Second time you go out, it taps over here, it taps over there.
What was it? What happened? You alright?
Yeah, I got hit in the back. Damn,
Got hit in the back?
I got hit in the back, taking a shit.
Nothing.
I don't like that. I'll leave it.
Okay. Scott just
Damn.
got hit in the back. Don't appears there's nothing that fell or anything. I think it's time for us to leave the OR.
You're not going off. Okay, I'm done. Done that one.
Alright, you wanna go down to a lower floor and
I'm on down.
was it like a punch or?
Yeah, like a punch or a kick or something. Right in the middle part of my back up here. Yeah, that hurt. That's not like that one. I think I'm like.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause this.
We are back down in the laundry room. Scott had called us down, said that he was done for the night. He got punched in the back, and here is the marks. About knocked him out of his chair. Said the tri-field went off on him. He got, it's a,
Could be.
it looks like a hand mark. It's a bruise. Yep. You actually,
You got like a little blood coming up to the surface a little bit.
yeah,
It's not a scratch.
it's not a scratch. It's like a bruise.
Yeah, it's definitely like that.
You got punched, Scott. You got punched. I'm gonna get a statement from Scott and David. David was with him.
With my time at the Hill, I had met a lot of popular groups, a lot of popular television groups, and some of them were legit and some of them not so much. But they were on television, and the popularity of the Hill was growing big over the time. And a lot of our stuff that we actually captured ended up on some of their programs on television. Actually, it was stolen from us, so to say, but we didn't know that we had to fill out contracts and everything else. So life and the study of the Hill became very, very hard on me. And it took up a big gap in my life. And it took my group a while to finally coax me away from Waverly Hills. And that was with a lot of trying. But they finally got me out of there. I had to walk away from the Hill. I couldn't stay there much longer because I was really bad in health. And it aged me. Waverly Hills aged me a lot. I went in the prime of my life, and in 10 years' time, it's almost as if I aged 20 years being up on that hill. See, the hill, as I've said before in the past, there's a negativity up there. It's a place of the dead. It should be left alone. It'll get inside of you and it will drain you. And it drained me. And if I'd have stayed much longer, it would have ended up taking my life. I've seen it happen to a lot of people up there on the hill. It's an interesting place to visit. And if you're going to find paranormal activity, you're definitely going to find it up there. But it is a place that you got to take in consideration. It can drain you dry. So when I left the hill, SIGH went into its new era and its new group. And we studied a lot of extensive places after that, which will be coming up in the story of SIGH in the next chapter. I'd like to thank you for being with me today. Please enjoy the video if you haven't already watched it. And join us on the next trip, where I'll be taken to another haunted location that was every bit as haunted as Waverly, and even worse when it came to the bad stuff.